Good day, students. Today we're going to discuss about a new topic, interest and commission. So yesterday we have discussed about mortgage and amortization. So today I'm going to discuss interest and commission. So the objective of this discussion is to illustrate the different types of commissions, compute commissions on cash basis and commission installment basis, compute down payment, gross balance, and current increase balance, solve problems involving interest and commission. So before we start, I would like everyone to prepare their calculator, pen, and paper, any piece of paper. Okay. What is interest? Interest is a fee paid for borrowing money or other assets. The amount borrowed is called the principal. The interest is expressed as a percentage rate of the principal for a given time. So, in short, pag sinabi nating interest, ito yung kabayaran natin sa paggamit or paghiram natin ng pera dun sa tao man siya or bangko or any cooperatives or any lending company. Okay? Compound interest is calculated on the original principal and the interest previously earned by an account. It is usually used by banks in calculating interest for long-term investments and loans such as savings and time deposits. Interest may be compounded periodically such as annually, semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, daily over the life of investment or loan. So, when we say compound interest, this is being applied dun sa mga huge amount of money being loaned in a bank o kaya naman in a cooperative or lending companies, yung mga ganyan. So, basically, nag-a-apply lang naman yung compound interest kapag yung terms of payment natin is tumatagal. For example, 3 years, 5 years, yung mga ganyan, more than that years, yung ginagamit na nating interest is compound interest para naman kumita yung nagpapautang. Okay? So, we have different periods na ginagamit kung paano tayo nag-a-apply ng interest. Okay? So, interest rate rather. So, it can be annually, na-discuss ko na to sa previous discussion natin. Annually, ibig sabihin, once a year nag-a-apply yung interest. Semi-annually, 2 beses. Quarterly, 4. Monthly, 12 times. Then, daily, depende yan. Kung ordinary time, we consider each month having 30 days in a month. So, kung 12 months yun, 360 days yung binibilang natin days in a year. So, ibig sabihin, 360 times nag-a-apply yung interest rate doon. While exact number of times, madami naman to kasi kinonsider talaga natin yung eksaktong bilang ng araw sa bawat taon. So, kung leap year yan, that is 366 days. And then, kung hindi naman leap year, that is 365 days. Okay? So, again, compound interest, ginagamit natin siya or ina-apply ng bangko or ng lending company o kaya naman ng cooperative or kung sino man yung nagpapautang if yung amount na inuutang natin is malaki or can be paid in a long term. Okay, so yun lang naman yung pinagkaiba niya sa simple interest, where in simple interest, the interest is being applied once. Okay, so simple interest has the formula of P times R times T, wherein P is the principal rate and then time in years. Okay? Okay. In calculating compound interest, the formulas for simple interest I is equal to PRT, wherein P is your principal, your R is your rate converted into decimal, T time in years, and M is the future value, P is principal, and I is interest. Okay? So, we can use the formula for simple interest. Okay? And also the formula for future value, which is the sum of the principal and the interest. Example, if 10,000 pesos is invested for 3 years at 8% compounded annually, the compound amount and the interest shall be calculated as follows. Okay, you can use table or pwede ka rin naman mag-manual computation. Pero to make it organized, I use the table para mapakita ko sa inyo how it goes pag kino-compute na natin siya. So, again, since 3 years yon, lagay ko lang muna dito yung first year natin, then second year, then this will be our third year. Okay? So, sa first year natin, ang utang natin, or actually hindi siya utang, nag-invest tayo ng 10,000 pesos, no? 10,000 pesos, syempre tumutubo daw yun ng 8%. Si 8%, convert natin yan to decimal, that is 0.08. 0.08. And then this apply only for the first year. Okay, so gamit na kayo ng calculator no, para makuha natin yung sagot dito. Then for the second year, okay, ano yung naging value natin dito? So that is 10,000 times 0.08 and times 1. 10,000 times 0.08 times 1, that is 800. Okay, so lalagay na natin ngayon dito yung 800. Ito ngayon yung lumalabas na interest natin. Okay, so sa 10,000 ko sa isang taon, tutubo pala siya ng 800. So in second year, hindi na lang basta 10,000 ang pera mo kasi may pumasok na 800 na interest or tubo. So, ang gagawin mo, isasama mo na siya ngayon doon sa computation. 10,800 times, again, same yung rate natin, 0.08, then times 1 for that second year. So, again, gamit tayo ng calculator, 10,800 times 0.08, that is 864. Okay, so I'm gonna put 864 here. Then, I will add this 864 doon sa 10,800 natin kanina kasi nag-accumulate yung value. So, magiging 11,000. Yan, 11,000, sorry. 664 times 0.08 times 1 is equal to times 0.08, that is, ito yung tubo natin again, 933.12. Okay. So, what will happen now with that, with those values of interest? So, i-add lang natin lahat yan. I-add natin lahat yan. So, i-add natin si 800 plus 864 plus 933.12. So, we'll get, yan, 2,500 97.12. Okay, so sulat natin siya dito, 2,597.12. So, di ba inaalam natin kanina yung amount ng interest? So, ngayon ito na yung amount ng interest natin. So, 2,597.12. And the new principal or yung compound amount natin, magkano na ngayon yung compound amount natin? So, yung 10,800 tapos yung 11,664, i-add lang natin. So, magiging, plus lang natin yung kanina na 933 dyan. So, magiging 11,664 plus 933.12. That is 12,597.12. Ayan. So, ito ngayon yung compound amount natin. Okay? So, yan ngayon yung compound amount natin. 12,597. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, kung gusto mong malaman yung interest at nakuha mo lang ito, i-minus mo lang siya dun sa principal, which is 10,000, then magbabalanse yan. So, pag nagbalanse yung interest, principal, at yung future value mo, then tama yung sagot mo. Okay po? So, next. Okay, now we're done with the compound interest. Now, let's proceed to interest on mortgages. So, there are three types of mortgages. First is the fixed rate mortgage. The rate of interest is the same throughout the term of the mortgage. So, ibig sabihin, kung 5 years yun, tapos monthly mo siya binabayaran, hindi dapat nagbabago yung rate natin from first month hanggang doon sa last month, hanggang matapos natin yung pagbabayad natin ng loan natin or kung ano man yung inutang natin. And for second one, adjustable rate mortgage, the interest rate goes with the situation of the economy and lending rates of prime banks. Okay, so ito, nangyayari to usually kapag yung bangko ay medyo mahigpit and then yung economic status natin ay hindi maganda. Like this pandemic. So, pagka nag-ask kayo ng loan or nagtanong kayo sa mga bangko ngayon, mag-housing loan kayo, magka-car loan kayo, yung rate nila adjustable. Okay? So, sabi nila, mag-iiba pa naman yan, ma'am, sir, kapag ka po nakabawi na yung Pilipinas sa pagbagsak. Kasi bumaba yung ano natin yung economic status natin dahil sa pandemic, di ba? Dahil ang daming naganap na gastos, yung mga vaccines, and etc. regarding pandemic. So, ngayon, nangyayari sa mga bangko, adjustable rate sila. Okay? Nag-iiba-iba, mag-iiba-iba rather yung mga babayaran mo. Kunwari, first year, monthly, no? Sa first year, monthly, pare-pareho naman yun. Then, second year, pwedeng tumaas, pwede ring bumaba. Okay? Kaya, kung makikipag-usap kayo sa bangko, tanongin nyo muna, ano pong klase ng mortgage yan? Kasi baka mamaya, hindi ka pala naka-fixed rate mortgage, magulat ka sa susunod na taon mo, iba na yung binabayaran mo, tumaas na pala siya. So, you have to be careful kapag maglo-loan kayo or uutang kayo sa bangko ng malaking halaga tapos hindi nyo alam kung anong klase ng mortgage yung naka-apply doon. The number 3 is the graduated payment mortgage. The buyer pays smaller payments at the beginning, then makes bigger payments towards the end of the payment period. So, ito naman yung may sinasabi na may down payment. Okay? So, nag-down payment ka para mabawasan yung babayaran mo mortgage. But in this case, syempre, depende yan kung magkano yung binayad mo. Kung smaller amount yung binayad mo sa umpisa, syempre, bigger amount yung babayaran mo in the end. So, depende yan sa pag-uusap nyo rin between the bank and ikaw na mangungutang or the borrower. So, let's have the first example. Mr. Benavista borrowed 1,100,000 pesos to buy a house and lot. Find the total amount of interest he will pay if his monthly payment for 20-year mortgage is 9,500. So, sinabi naman dyan na yung magiging mortgage niya is for 20 years. Hindi naman sinabi na adjustable, hindi rin naman sinabing graduated payment mortgage. Ibig sabihin, we can use the fixed rate mortgage. Okay? So, as we have discussed, 'di ba, sa previous discussion natin, yung mortgage periodic natin, ito yung amount na binabayaran natin. Okay? Ito siya. Okay, so kung ang binabayaran natin, sabi natin, depende dun sa period, which is monthly. So, ang N natin ay 12 monthly, tapos ang time natin ay 20 in years. Then, ano pa bang kulang natin dito? Ang tinatanong lang naman is find the total amount of interest. So, gusto nating malaman magkano ngayon yung babayaran ko in total, which is the total amortization. Okay, so kunin natin siya, 9,500 times 12 times 20 years. Then pag nakuha mo na yan, i-less natin yan doon sa amount na inutang natin sa bangko. Okay, calculate ulit tayo. So, 9,500 times 12 times 20. So, the answer is this one. Okay? So, the answer is 2,280,000 for the total amortization. 2,280,000 para sa total amortization. But we are not asked to find the total amortization. Instead, we are asked to find the total amount of the interest. Kung ang inutang natin ay 1,100,000 at ang binalik natin ay 2,280,000, magkano ngayon ang naging interest? I-less lang natin yan. So, amortization minus the principal or yung amount na inutang natin. So, we have 2,280,000 minus 1,100,000 pesos. So, less natin siya, minus 1,100,000 pesos equals this one. So, ayan. Almost double nung ating inutang, no? Okay lang ba yan or hindi? Analyze natin. Kung ang naging total natin ay interest is equal to 1,180,000, reasonable ba o hindi? I think it is reasonable kasi we're going to pay the bank in 20 years. Okay? So, yung 20 years na yun, maraming pagdadaanan yung pera na yun kung nilaan nila yun sa ibang investment. So, kaya ganun na lang siya kalaki kung tutuusin, pwede naman talagang ganun kalaki yung nagiging interest ng mga bangko. Kasi, ayun, negosyo kasi yan. So, hindi natin pwedeng diktahan yung bangko kung magkano yung magiging interest natin. And kung mapapansin nyo, no, wala tayo ditong rate. Di natin nakikita yung rate. No, wala tayong rate. Bakit? Nakapasok na kasi yan sa mortgage. Na-compute na si mortgage. Ibig sabihin, nag-apply na dyan yung rate. Pasok na yung interest rate dyan. So, para hanapin mo, pwede mo naman siyang i-derive. Okay? Since hindi naman siya hinahanap, let's leave it like that. Okay? Next. Okay, so interest on amortization. Installment loans are repaid with a series of equal payments for both the principal and interest. The outstanding principal mentioned earlier as the unpaid amount at any given point in time is the present value of all the unpaid periodic payments. So, we are given here two different formulas for present value and the periodic payment. So, yung formula natin for the present value is A sub O is equal to R quantity 1 minus quantity 1 plus I raised to negative N all over I. Okay. So, this is for present value. Pag ang pinapahanap sa atin is magkano yung niloan or magkano yung in-invest or magkano yung ni-borrow natin na pera. Then, for periodic payment naman, we are using R is equal to A sub O over 1 minus quantity 1 plus I raised to negative N over I. Okay? So, wherein I is the rate of interest per conversion period. Okay? So, yung I natin dito, hindi siya kagaya nung I na interest na malaking I. So, this refers to rate over conversion period per year. Okay? So, mamaya sa example, mas maiintindihan nyo. And yung M naman natin is the number of conversion periods per year. And N is the number of payments periods. Okay? So, let's have, this one is the periodic payment. Pag ang pinapahanap sa atin, magkano yung babayaran? Okay? Per month. Okay? O kaya naman, kung ano yung depende sa term kasi yan, o kaya sa period na binibigay or ina-ask. Okay? Next is, okay, Mr. Ramos is required to pay 12 quarterly installments of 12,500 each for loan at 8% compounded quarterly. How much is his loan? So, ayan, malinaw naman ang pinapahanap sa atin is yung niloan niya. Okay, yung present value. So, present value is equal to R, yung ating periodic payment, times 1 minus quantity 1 plus I raised to negative N all over I. Okay, given tayo, yung 12,500, that would be your periodic payment. Okay? Then, yung N natin, quarterly, no? Tapos, ilang beses daw? So, 12 to quarterly, yan sabi. Okay, 12 quarterly. Then, yung I natin is equal to yung rate, which is 8%, divided by 4, kasi quarterly. So, ibig sabihin, yung magiging rate natin ngayon ay panibagong rate, which is 2% or 0.02. Okay, then now, plug and play, A sub 0 or A sub O is equal to 12,500 quantity 1 minus quantity 1 plus I, which is 0.02 all over I, 0.02, naka-raise tayo sa negative 12. Okay, hindi na lang magkasya yan. Then, compute na natin using calculator. So, ayan. Kung meron kayong calculator na kagaya ng sa calculator ko, again, pwede naman kung paano mo siya nakikita, ganun mo din siya ipa-plug sa iyong calculator. Okay, so 1 minus quantity 1 plus 0.02 raised to negative 12 divided by 0.02. Then close parenthesis. Ayan. So, ganito siya sa calculator ko kasi may fraction ako dito. Then, equal lang natin. So, ang kanyang total na inutang ay 100, yan. 132,191.7653. So, 2 decimal places tayo. 132,191.77 pesos. Ayan. So, ito ngayon yung total loan ni Mr. Ramos. Ayan. Okay, so let's proceed. Another interest is interest through credit card payment. So, we are all familiar with credit cards na usually, basically ngayong panahon na to, pandemic, gamit na gamit si credit cards, no? So, what is the purpose of credit cards ba? So, to purchase any items na pwede nating bayaran cashless. Okay, so si credit card, meron siyang credit limit wherein yung limit lang na yon hanggang doon lang yung pwede mo siyang magastos. Let's say for example, 30,000 for that certain amount. Kapag naubos yun, hindi mo na siya magagamit. So you have to pay first bago mo siya ulit magamit. And also, yung credit card kasi ginagamit natin siya ngayon para sa emergency cases, yan. So kung kayo ay isa sa mga gumagamit ng credit cards, my advice is for you to be wise in using your credit cards. Kagaya ngayon, pandemic ngayon, so kailangan natin maging wise sa paggastos kasi importante ang bawat piso. So, the interest charge in most cases is approximately 1.5% per month or 18% per year. So, the interest charge is either based on simple interest or compound interest, depending on the contract entered into by the lending institution and the credit card customer. There are two ways of charging interest through credit cards. Interest is either charged on the unpaid balance or on the average daily balance. So example, find the interest and the new balance of a man whose previous balance of his credit card for a certain month is 17,345.75 and made purchases worth 8,250.95 pesos and total payments of 5,829.48. So, compute tayo. Kailangan lang natin maglabas ulit ng calculator. So, for the interest, again, we have, diba, the formula for the interest, I is equal to PRT. Okay, so alam naman na natin yun, no? Yung mga given natin ngayon dito ay yung previous balance. Previous balance is magkano ang previous balance natin? We have 17,345.75. Itong balance na to, ibig sabihin utang mo pa rin yan. Okay? Then, nag-purchase ka or may binili ka. Yung amount ng binili mo ay 8,250.95. Pero, may total payments ka naman na, ibig sabihin, nagbawas ka ng utang. Okay? So, yung total payment mo ay 5,829. Ayan. Hirapan ako sa panulat natin. Ayan. Pesos. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga na kailangan mong bayaran. At ito lang yung nagbabayad mo pa so far. So, using the formula is I is equal to PRT, kailangan lang muna natin kunin yung interest dun sa previous balance natin. Okay? So, yung 17,345.75, applyan natin siya ng interest na 1.5% or 0.015. Okay? Then, times 1. Bakit times 1? In a year kasi yon. Yun yung interest niya. Or, doon nag-a-apply yung, per month rather. Per month kasi siya. Okay? So, ito ay magiging 17,345.75 times 0.015 is 260, sorry, 0.18625. So, ilalagay na natin si 260.19 pesos. This will be the interest for 17,345.75. So, ngayon, isasama na natin siya sa total na babayaran natin. Okay, so yung new balance natin ngayon, which is NB, yung previous balance, which is 17,345.75, plus yung purchase natin na 8,250.95, plus the interest 260.19. Okay? So, ito ngayon, ililess natin yung payment mo na 5,829.48. So, magkano na ngayon ang ating bagong balance? So, using the calculator, 17,345.75 plus 8,280.95 plus 260.19 minus yung binayad natin na 5,829.48. Therefore, ang magiging balance mo na lang is 20,057.41. Yan. So, i-double check din natin ha, kasi baka mamaya nalilito tayo sa pagko-compute. 17,345.75 plus yung purchase na 8,250.95 plus 260.19 minus 5,829.48. Ayan. So, ayan nga. Mali nga tayo kanina. 20,027.41. So, yung new balance natin is 20,027.41. Okay lang naman magkamali paminsan-minsan. Basta palagi nyo lang i-double check. Kasi, kapag di natin na-double check yan yung mga carelessness na tinatawag. Yan. Hindi naman pwede yung lagi tayong isang beses lang nagko-compute. Dapat paulit-ulit hanggat sa maano ka na, ma-assure mo lang na tama ka na. Okay? Okay, interest on installment loans. Installment loans usually carry interest and service charges and other types of related fees such as fee and documentary stamp. So, example of this is Mr. Tan made a down payment of 6,750 pesos for a 45,000 peso motorcycle. He has required to pay the balance at 8% simple interest rate for 3 years. Find the total amount he paid and his monthly installment. So, in this case, sabi naman dyan, simple interest lang, no? So, ibig sabihin, ang hahanapin lang natin is yung total amount na kailangan niyang bayaran and his monthly installment. Okay, so kung yung amount ng motorcycle is 45,000, para makuha natin yung principal or yung pinaka-amount na kailangan nating bayaran, compute muna natin yung difference ng 45,000 and 6,750 kasi magda-down siya. So, yung cost ng motorcycle is equal to 45,000. Then, yung down payment is 6,750. Ililess lang natin yan, okay? Para makuha natin yung magiging principal amount. So, kuha tayo ng calculator. Yan. 45,000 minus 6,750, that is 38,250 pesos. Ito na ngayon yung ating principal amount. So, 38,250 pesos. Okay, so ito ngayon yung principal amount natin. Sabi dyan, hanapin daw natin yung total amount na babayaran natin and yung monthly installment. Okay, so kunin muna natin yung magiging interest. Okay, so yung 38,000 natin na yan, 250, multiply natin. Diba? Since the formula for interest is I is equal to PRT, may R na tayo, yung rate natin which is 8%, then yung time natin that is 3 years, then yung P natin that is 38,250. So, I is equal to 38,250 times yung 8%, 0.08 times 3. So, ang ating interest ay 38,250 times 0.08 times 3. So, 9,180 pesos. Kita po ba? 9,180 pesos. So, yan ngayon yung magiging additional payment natin. Dadagdag natin yan. 9,180 pesos. Okay? So, to compute for the monthly installment, ang gagawin natin, i-add natin yung principal or yung amount na i-finance natin, which is 38,250 plus yung interest na 9,180 divided by ilang months tayo magbabayad sa loob ng 3 years. So, that is 36 months. Okay, so ang ating monthly installment therefore is 38,250 plus 9,180 equals divided by 36 is 1,317.50. Okay, so this will be our monthly payment or yung monthly payment ni Mr. Tan. 1,317.50 pesos. Okay, another question is, find the total amount he paid in his monthly monthly installment. So, ito na siya, yung monthly installment natin. So, magkano yung magiging total amount niya? So, total amount niya is yung 38,250 plus 9,180. Okay, total amount is equal to 38,250 plus 9,180 is equal to 38,250 plus 9,180 equals 47,430 pesos. Ito yung total amount na babayaran niya. So, ayan lang. Kailangan lang po marunong sa calculator and yun, be careful dun sa decimal places. Kasi malaking halaga yung nawawala sa atin kapag nagmo-move tayo ng maling decimal places. Ayan lang po. Next natin.